Blue Army, the World Apostolate of Fatima, was elevated to the status of a pontifical association of the faithful, which means that they are recognized by Rome as having official status in the church. So the work of the apostolate then is to promote Our Lady's message. But as Pope John Paul said, that message is more important now than it even was 90 years ago. We see the struggle, it's right before our eyes, it's right there in the world if we look carefully. We can do something about it. That's why the message of Fatima is a source of hope.
So we're starting a new program. The mission of this program is to present Our Lady of Fatima with the gift of Fatima prayer everywhere on the 100th anniversary of Our Lady of Fatima's apparitions in 2017. The goal is to establish 100,000 Fatima prayer cells in the United States and 10 times that throughout the world, led by Fatima partners in prayer and Fatima prayer cell leaders. And they will pray Fatima intentions. And anybody can do this, no matter what your faith is, because we all align with these intentions. The intentions are to pray to bring God back into our lives and back into our cultures, for peace and for the salvation of souls. And the purpose is because we know that when we don't open the door to God in prayer, our lives become more self-centered and material-oriented, leaving little, if any, room for God. And our world suffers the consequences. We see the consequences of our failure to pray all around us today. And that's because the world is not asking for God's help and the graces are not flowing. So I ask all of you to consider joining this program. There's many things that'll happen over the next 6 years as this program develops, but the concept is to get as many people as we can throughout the world to pray these intentions so that God's graces can flow, so that they will have the insight necessary to make decisions that are God-based decisions rather than self-based decisions. We're starting with a little card you can pick up today. This little card says the Fatima intentions, very simple, very easy. We're asking some people to lift just a couple pounds and some people like you to lift more.
When Our Lady came, she called us to prayer, didn't she? You know, many of the saints said prayer is like the key that unlocks the heart of God. If you want to get to the heart of God, pray, because God will listen to you. Many of you probably have a cell phone, right? You want to dial that phone, you always want to be ready to be in contact. Well, prayer is a cell phone that's got one destination, and that's the Lord's heart. And so Mary came to encourage us to pray. She said prayer is necessary for the salvation of souls. She told the little children, she said many souls are lost from God because there's no one to pray for them and offer sacrifice. She also said that we have to pray, you know, in reparation for the offenses of the world so that many souls will be saved and peace will come. We are looking for that peace. You know, it was exactly a year ago today that Pope Benedict XVI was in Fatima, and he said the prophetic message of Fatima is by no means ended. Mary wants all of us to become apostles of her program. And that's why this beautiful program, you know, Fatima prayer everywhere. Become an apostle, spreading Mary's message. Mike mentioned those 3 intentions: to bring God back into our lives and our culture. People are trying to get rid of him. You know, bring him back. Proclaim God loud and clear. Secondly, for peace. Didn't Our Lady promise us peace if we do what she said? And finally, the salvation of souls, that none will be lost and all will be saved. You know, and this is the message our mother came from heaven to bring us. So please heed that message and become apostles of Our Lady. Words of Pope Benedict XVI, learn the message of Fatima, live the message of Fatima, and spread the message of Fatima. This book will help. Learn to pray, become one of those Fatima Prayer Everywhere apostles.
Let us heed the message Chesterton once said of Christianity. It's not that it has been tried and found wanting. He said it's been found wanting because it has not been tried. So let us give our all. I've not given up the struggle.